Can you see me okay? Say yes if you can see me all right. Can you see? Yep. We're good? Mr. Ali. All right. Good, good, good. But if you are looking to build a business of some kind, whether you're doing affiliate marketing or whether you are selling a network marketing product or whether you're selling your own, do we have any people here that are selling their own stuff? You don't hear me? You should be able to hear. Can you hear okay? Let me know. Can you guys hear? Uh, the microphone? Yes, you can hear. Okay, turn up your volume, Mr. Richard. You're selling your own stuff? Okay, good. Yeah, so Richard, turn up your volume. Or look at the Zoom and make sure that the right speaker is coming up for you. You know, on Zoom, you have all these options. They give you this option, that option, and you want to just look to see, make sure that you got your stuff up. Okay. All right. You got it? Good. All right. So this is like the big deal. And what I'm going to show you at the end is a 5-day End of Rejection challenge. And this sounds really weird to people because they go, how could it possibly be? How could you have a business without rejection? And if you do it right, I would say you can shave off probably 90% of it. Would it be worth it if you could shave off 90%? Yes or no? Let me hear. Say yes. Yes. Okay. All right. So here's the thing. If you're sick of hearing no when you can help people, in order for you to benefit from what I'm going to give you, and if you really do want to build a business, if you really do want to be seen as an authority, if you really do want to be an advisor, if you want to be a person who is seen as an authority and as someone who can help other people, instead of just looking to make a quick buck, this is who this is for. So if you hear no and you know you can help people, okay? If you are somebody who does not want to do the go for no, who's heard this? Go for no, go for no, go for no. Has anybody heard this before? I mean, why would you want to torture yourself? It's like saying, here, burn me, and then I'll get used to being burned. No, you never have to do that. You never have to go for no. Now, you can, if you want to, go for no, be my guest. Yeah, you get 10 no's for one yes. Right. Well, what if you got, say, let's say you talk to 10 people and you get 6 yeses or 7 or 8. Wouldn't you rather have those odds? Okay, so if go for no is not for you, it doesn't mean you can't do it. But I'll tell you, for me, I am way too wussy to do this. I would never go for no. Why do I want to hear no? Right? Yeah, it's totally so ridiculous. If you wonder that you're ever going to succeed, if you have to, if you think, well, how am I ever going to make it if I don't think I can take the no's? I can't take all the rejection. I can't take chasing people, right? And then the last one, there is a new way. And I want to show you what that is. Okay, you ready for this? End of rejection. All right, so I'm going to give you a couple of things here. I want you to tell me now. These are some of the objections that we've heard over the years. You see these here? Can you all see them? It's too expensive. I don't like network marketing. I don't want shakes. I want to chew my food. I can't sell. No, 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 that doesn't work. Okay, so what else have you guys heard besides this? Anything else? What else? Anything else? Have you heard anything better or different or more exciting or more painful? What? What else have you heard? Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, Kathy, that's a good one. No time. Okay. What else have you heard? I'll get back to you. Oh, that is painful. Oh, okay. What else? These are good ones. Here, wait, let me get my typing skills up here to you. Okay, what else? Let me think about it. Hang on, you guys are going so fast. Do I have to recruit people? Oh, okay. Do I have to recruit people? Okay. Let's see what some of these others are. Okay, what else you got? What else? Do I have to recruit? Oh, is this one of those things? Okay, yes. Right. I'm not good at selling. Okay, that's good. I'm not a salesperson. Okay. Should we just say not a salesperson? Okay. Is this one? What do you have this time? Oh, great. What? Okay, here, get this. This is a good one. Whoop. Okay, let's see here. What do you have this time? Okay, cool. What else? My spouse told me I can't do this. Oh, really? Kathy, is that true for you or one of your prospects? My spouse said I can't do this. You mean he said, no, I won't allow you? Or that you are not allowed to, or that you are unable to? Which one? You know, because sometimes I say, oh, you can't do this. Don't even bother. But the other one is, no, I disallow it, or I'm kicking you out, or you're moving out. Which one? You are not allowed to. Oh, I, oh, wow. I'm not allowed to do this. And I presume in that case, they needed the money from the other person. Why do I have to pay? Why do you have to pay for what? Who? What's the context of that one? They don't pay for their house. They don't pay for groceries. They don't pay for their doctors. Why do I have to pay to get started? I see. You mean just hand over money, period? Do I have to purchase every month? Okay. Here, hang on. Oh, that's a good one. Do I have to buy? Oh my. Is it one of those things, right? Do I have to? Okay, I got all that. Okay, good. Is this a good group? If we can take most of these off the table, would that work? I want the money, but I don't want to work with people. I want the money, but I don't want to work with people. Oh, really? People can be a pain, right? I want the money, but I don't want to work with people. Oh, that's good. I'm an introvert. Okay. Have we got, is this pretty much it? That's quite a bit, don't you think? Anybody else? I'm an introvert. All right. So why don't we get going to the next, what's the last one? Do I have to talk to people? Oh, that's a good one. All right. Those are good ones. All right. So why don't we get the show on the road here? So the end of rejection, because these are issues that we all have. Would you agree? You all get some of this stuff, or if not, you get a lot of it. Because I'm telling you that there's a better way, and I know how to avoid almost all of this. Okay. So you're going to be, when you do this right, you can become someone who doesn't get this. I don't get any of this. And I'm going to show you how I became somebody who didn't get any of that. You ready for that? Let me hear in the chat. Make sure you guys are awake and focused here. You're ready. Okay. Go, go. All right, here we go. So, how are you going to become an advisor to people if you keep hearing no? These are some of the questions you want to ask. Okay. How can you go from being somebody who is a starter to being somebody who's a finisher if you keep getting no? How many of you feel like you're really good at starting stuff, but you don't finish anything? Who is that person? Start stuff, can't finish stuff. And many people are like that, right? A starter and can't finish. It seems they don't let you finish. Well, but somebody has to stop. Who puts the brakes on? In the end, who puts on the brakes? If you start something and you don't finish it, who puts on the brakes? On the brakes, right? We do, and there's good reason. Don't get me wrong. We're not gonna. This is not a blame game. It's just if you start something or 5 companies and you don't really do much in any of them, there are all the rejections probably what did it. I mean, among other things, right? But if you stop what you started, who stopped what they started? That's the question. Because if once you know that it's you did, then you can figure out, we're going to show you how to be somebody who doesn't start anything unless you decide to finish it, and you will finish it. There's a way to do that. How about this one? How can you be somebody who shows up for people who need you when you keep getting rejected? How many of you feel truly, let me see, say me, MEEEE, if you think that your product or your program or whatever you have can really help people change some part of their life and make it better than it was before? Let me see who that is. I want a big me. You think that you and your product, your program, your service, whatever you've got, that it can really help somebody else solve a problem that they have. Because a lot of people don't think they can help anybody, right? So I want to be sure that that's you. Okay, because this is who this is for. And then the last question is, how can you lead other people if you can't lead yourself, or if you don't lead yourself? One of the things about a business of any kind, a network marketing business, an affiliate business, it doesn't matter. It could be the SpaceX program of Elon Musk, right? What has to happen? Somebody has to say, this is where I'm going. This is what we want to do. Who wants to come? Have we got this? And they start taking the steps. They start walking. How many of you remember the movie? This will age me, but I don't mind. How many of you remember the movie Forrest Gump? Who saw that? Anybody see that? Or remember it even? Forrest Gump. Yes, 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 Kathy and Richard, and yes, David, all you guys. What did he do to become a leader? One day, one piece of the movie, one day he wakes up, and what does he do? And suddenly all these people are following him. What did he do? Who remembers? One day he wakes up, and what did he do? He went running, right? Walking and running. He just started going down the street, right? And there was nobody when he started, was there? It was just him. Remember that? He started walking. He started walking, started walking, started walking. And what happened? Somebody followed him. And he just kept walking. And he kept walking, block after block after block after block. And pretty soon he got out of town. And he kept on walking, and other people followed him. Remember, this movie was what, 20 years ago? When people didn't walk all over the place and run all over the place. And pretty soon there were crowds of people following him. And all he did is keep moving, right? He got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. It happens on the beach sometimes. You know, I live on the beach, but sometimes what will happen is there will be a band, somebody will start to play, and then somebody else will start to play, or somebody will dance, and then pretty soon you have a whole group of people. So you don't need to be on a mission to save the planet for people to follow you. You need to be doing the thing. Have we got this? It's just little. Just by doing it, some people want to follow. Many people want to follow. I mean, look what Jesus said, follow me. That was it. And people either did or didn't, right? So the key is you want to be able to lead yourself. And one way to do that is if you can avoid rejection yourself, then you can lead yourself much better. Wouldn't you keep going much longer if you didn't get rejected all the time? You tell me. So here's what we're going to do. This challenge is going to be a 5-day challenge. It's going to start on May 16, and I'm going to show you how to do these 5 things in this challenge for this. I mean, it's almost nothing, but I am so convinced that this will help so many thousands of people out of this horrible jam of not helping people that they can help because they get rejected and they don't know how not to get rejected. That I'm doing this challenge. I've never done a challenge in my whole life. Okay. Number 1, you're going to learn how to put your thing in front of the right people, right? That's the first thing. Have we got that? Put your thing in front of the right people. Do you think if you put it in front of the right people that they're going to say no, or that they're going to whine or complain? Yes or no? Let me hear. Let me see in the group. If you put it in front of the right people, are they going to say whine and complain and say, oh my gosh, it's too expensive if it's the right person? Let me hear. Okay. Make sure my thing doesn't. Yeah, right? Amen. Tell me more. Number 2, second thing you got to learn. This will be a lot of this day 1 day, 2 days. It's 5-day challenge, 1 hour each day, plus homework. Okay. To create your offer, you need to create an offer. An offer is a couple things. It's more than just your product, because I'm here to tell you that in today's world, if let's say you're a network marketer or an affiliate marketer of something, and all you have is the product, say the health supplement, the weight loss supplement, whatever it is, that thing, if that is what you offer and nothing else, you will have a really, really hard time surviving. Why? Why is that? Because in Amazon, people can go to Amazon, they can Google, they can go to eBay and find the same thing probably for less, or something very close that they think is close enough. Are you all with me? Say yes. Is this clear to you? Yeah, while you're talking to them on the phone or on Skype or they'll be Zooming, they'll be on their phone, underneath the thing here, right here. While they're looking, then they go, oh, yeah, it's too expensive. right? Yeah, we do it. We do it because we're looking, because if that's all you've got, you're cooked. So you need an offer. And an offer is a very interesting thing. It includes more than your product. So that's going to be on day 2. What you have to offer instead. And it's a little bit more than an offer. Are we ready? You got that? Because what you offer cannot be available at Amazon. When I show you how to do this, you will know that there's no one who can say, "Oh, I can get that at Amazon," because they're not going to be able to. We got it? You got this? All right. Number 3, you need to know what their secret options are. One of the big things that we don't realize is how many options people have for everything. It's just everybody selling something. Plus Amazon, plus eBay, plus Google, plus all, hundreds, several thousand network marketing companies and hundreds of entrepreneurs doing all kinds of stuff. Okay. So you need to know what their options are. Why? So you can position yourself. For example, let's say you do weight loss. How many ways are there to do weight loss? If you Google it, weight loss, lose weight, how to lose weight, you will probably find multi-millions of options, like 10 million options. Because what are they? Hundreds and hundreds of pills, right? Hundreds and hundreds of shake programs, hundreds and hundreds of, um, let's see, fasting programs, intermittent fasting and digestive resting programs, hundreds of water fasting programs, hundreds of spas, fat farms, and all kinds of ways to do surgery. I mean, if all you have is your product and you don't, of course, when you're done with this, you're going to be better than this, you're going to have an offer, right? But if you don't know what their options are, how can you position yourself so you're uniquely different? If you think about school, I mean, I am a product of an Ivy League school, Harvard. Okay. So, but there are other schools. There's Yale, there's Brown, there's Stanford, and I like that school too. I went there too. So there are different schools, but some people choose Harvard. Some people choose their junior college and truly choose it. And once you know what these options are, then you can say, this is the path that we have. And those people who want that path, Harvard gets their people, Yale gets their people, and the junior colleges get their people, and they're all in business. Kathy, you're gonna find this out in the challenge. Yep, this is so cool. Then we're going to find out their secret language. You need to find out how they talk about their problem, their issue, that thing that you can help fix. Why? Because if you can say their words, suddenly they think you're one of them, right? Does this make sense? Does this make sense to everybody? Because some people talk about the same issue with very different words, because the meaning of being overweight to somebody, to one person, might mean that they're never going to have sex again. They're going to be old and fat and ugly and live like a bag lady on the street, let's say. And if you know that about certain people, then if that is what you've got, and if you know this ahead of time, then you're going to have a much easier time getting people to tell me more. But we're going to show you how to do this in a very special way. And that's what we call here, you're going to show up in your Sensodyne shirt. Some of you guys know what Sensodyne is. It's a type of toothpaste. And if you are clear about what you do for whom and the specific way that you do it, you will be able to build yourself up a business to 6 figures within a year or more. Would that be satisfactory to you? Let me see what you got. Yes or no? Okay. All right. So let me show you what we've got here. First of all, this is going to be a 5-day bonus, and I'm going to give you a little special bonus for it. Actually, I want to tell you what that is first. Some of you know that there is a program we have called $20 million in 6 minutes. It's Mr. Rogers, and he, in the 1960s, went to Congress, and they were going to cut off all his funding for the Mr. Rogers program. And he went there, and in 6 minutes, he wangled $20 million out of those people. This is a program we are going to give to people who sign up today, April 17, for the challenge, which I want to show you here in a minute. I just wanted to show you what this is. If you want to learn how to communicate like the ultimate master, this program is what we offer people, and you're going to get this as a bonus, okay? And what comes with this is the scripting for him, the points for him, exactly how you learn to talk and do the persuasion like he did. That's a lot of money. $6 million, I mean, $20 million in 6 minutes. I mean, you know, some of us have trouble getting $6 in 6 minutes. Okay. So this particular program, which is going to be a bonus for you, includes the transcriptions, the analysis of it, and the whole program has stuff in it, you know, including the warm market boss, how to talk to people on the phone. This is all extra, worth about $5,000 if you add up all those programs in my resource center that I have, the Kim Flavor Academy. You get all of that on the house with this challenge that I'm going to show you right here. And some of you are going to go, the challenge was going to cost a fortune, right? And it is actually going to cost you $47. So this is if you go to the page here, if you look at the top, I don't know if you can see this. Can you see the challenge at the top of the page here? Let me look here, make sure that I have it. Okay, I'll make the copy right here. Do you see this? The endofrejection.com. You see that one at the top there? Let me get this thing. Hang on a second. Let me get it for you. I'll put it in there so that you see it, so you can get to the page. Now the page is the End of Rejection, and here's what it looks like. And when you go there, you'll see the page here. Just a second. I guess I must have accidentally dropped the page. Here's what you type in: this End of Rejection.com. Okay, how many people can see that? Can you see that? I'm going to show it to you right now. Okay, let me see if you can see that. Yeah, we're gonna the people who come in here today are gonna that Mr. Rogers program. I just want to be sure that you can see this, because I know we had a lot of people who've been waiting to get into this program because we just announced it. Okay, we just announced it, and I want to be sure that those of you who want this, get yourself in here. Okay, you see that? Endofrejection.com. Do you see that on the left? Tell me yes that you can see it. Okay, yeah, hang on. We're going to do the question. Don't you worry. You're on the site. Okay, so it's going to be okay. Endofrejection.com. Okay, see, I put it in the chat. See if that opens for you guys. Would you do that? Does it open? What you'll see when you get to the page is this blue page right here. Okay, do you see this? Tell me yes. Gina, you guys see all this? You see the page is going to be here. So click on this where it says, click on here where it says endofrejection.com, or click it in the chat, right? Harriet. Hey, Harriet, how you doing, girl? It opened up. Okay. So what you should do is, if you want in, click on the bottom of that page. And this is going to show you all the things that we just talked about, how to put your thing in front of the right people, you know, how to position what you have so you're doing more than just the product. I'll tell you why. People don't buy the product. They buy, let me give you an example. Let's say that you are kind of feeling a little, you know, out of sorts with your spouse, but you really like your spouse, right? What if I said to you, okay, here's what I got. I have a way for you to have sex with your spouse 3 times a week and have him beg you for it 3 times a week. Would you want to know what that is? Yes or no? Or have her beg you for it 3 times a week. Would you want to know? Yes or no? Tell me who wants to know yes or no. I have something, and when you get it, whoever it is going to beg you for it 3 times a week. Would you want to know or not? Yes, 3 times over, right? Do you know what I'm selling? Do you know what the name of the thing is that it is? Have you heard the company? Do you know what the company is? Do you have any idea what it is at all? Right? You haven't got a clue. This is what you want to do. isn't it? Kim's Magic Potion. Yeah, man, I should do that. Well, I want to give you the ability to do this. Who would you be if people would react to you the way you're reacting to this, right? This is what we're doing. Okay, so let me show you how to. So this is your bonus for people who come in today, okay? Now, I wanted to show you something about this on the order page because some of you may not see this and you're going to get mad because it goes up after you. If you don't get this today, if you want it, the price goes up quite a bit. When you get to the order page, you'll see the order page like this, right? You all see that there at the bottom? Tell me yes, you're on the order page. Let me make sure you got it, okay? Because what happens is you get to this, here, I'll show you. I want to be sure that I don't mess this up for you. Okay, so you get to the end of rejection page, okay? And you go to the bottom, you get that orange thing, hit that orange button, okay? And then you will come to this page. I'm going to put it in here so that you can, I want you to read what the product is so you don't just buy it and buy it. Because we're looking for certain people so we can have crazy success. That's all I want, crazy success. So that depends in part on you. And so don't come in here without reading what you're getting, okay? All right, so when you get to this order page, you will see this, and there is a special one-time offer. So the challenge for 5 days, it's going to be an hour a day, 30 minutes to an hour a day. I'll run it. You'll have homework. We'll have a Facebook group, so you're going to learn how to do this. It's $47, period, one time. That's what the challenge is. And I'll teach you these 5 things that we talked about, okay? In addition, if you're an audio lover, if you run a lot, you clean your house or you do whatever and you want to just hear, or you're a reader and you want to, you like reading stuff like me, then we have a special one-time offer and you have to click on it. You see that little button right there? You see where my cursor is going around where it says special one-time offer? Tell me that you see that. And what'll happen is we are having somebody create just the audios of what we're teaching and the transcriptions. So if you are somebody who wants that, click this on your phone. You have to click the button to make it appear, and they charge you $47 for that. Does that make sense? Of course, yeah, tax deductible investment, okay? So I just want you to be able to see that. When you're on your phone, you will just see this little, where the blue arrow is, you'll see that little button. If you want the audios and the transcriptions, I don't know what it costs to do this. We have services do this for us, but I always want this, so we wanted to offer it to you. So if you get it at the same time, it's $47. If you get it later, I mean, you can get it later, of course. You don't have to get it at all if you don't want to. It's like $97, but it's bundled with this to encourage you, if this is what you want to do and you're ready to take the challenge. I've never done a challenge. I mean, but I am so psyched about what this problem of rejection, which is totally 99% unnecessary. And there are just hundreds and thousands, particularly women. Girls, I'm telling you, we don't like to hear no. I cannot personally stand it, right? That's why my whole life in marketing and sales, I have figured out ways to not hear it. And I'm going to teach those. And you're going to be somebody who doesn't hear no very much, almost never. If you want to be that person and you want to learn how to do it in 5 days, an hour a day, and do the homework, I will show you exactly how we do it. And I'll be so thrilled. We expect to have 500 to 1,000 people in this challenge. It's going to be the first one. And the reaction we've had for it so far is just it's huge, just off the charts. So I'm delighted to be able to do it because, many of our programs run $5,000, $8,500, $10,000. We have giant, very high ticket programs for people who really want to get together and work with me really closely a lot and really make a big transformation. But this gives you a good bird's eye view of what it's going to take to be that person who really almost never hears no, right? Who is that authority, who is seen as somebody that can really help the next person, where they don't even care specifically what your product is. They just I want them on their knees 3 times a week. That's what you want? Yep. All right. That's what we're going to do. Right. And then they ask. Most all the companies I've built, people didn't know what the company was or the product until they were ready to sign up. You want to learn how to do that? Yes or no? Let me see. Yes, we are going to record everything on video. So in the members area, you will have all the recordings, the videos. The audios are special, separate. So you'd want to get that separate. All right, now I have a little surprise for some of you. Who here thinks that there is somebody out there that they know that might like to be part of this challenge? Let me see what your answers are in the chat. Let me see. Is anybody in here who feels that? Feels like maybe they would do that? Okay. Oh, we got a bunch of you guys coming in. Great. I got surprises for you coming. Okay. Okay. Okay, so several of you that have already ordered. Okay, did you see the option for the audio? You don't have to take it, but did you see the option for the audio? Okay, because the first few orders that have come in didn't pick up that option. And the only reason I ask, because many of you say, oh, I didn't see it, and I don't want to pay $97, okay? I want to pay $47. So Gina, look and just tell me if you wanted was the main program. If that's all you wanted, we're good. It's fine for me, okay? And David also, if that's what you wanted, we're good to go. Okay, good. Yeah, that's your choice. Totally your choice. All right, so you know someone. So here's what we're going to do. For those of you that have purchased this program, we are going to have, and we're actually running an ambassador program. You want me to show you what that is? Tell me yes if you want it, and I'll show you the ambassador program right now. Show it. Okay, so to do this, you have to own the program yourself, okay? But once you do, we have an ambassador program, and we just started this a couple of days ago. We have a special Facebook group, so I can show you how to do this, okay? Gina, on the audio, if you are there, if you're on your phone, scroll down, and you'll see this. Let me show you this, Gina, because I want you to have that. It's, if you want it, if you're one of these audio folks and transcription folks, you know you're going to want this. At the bottom, you see this? Look at the bottom of this page. Okay, I don't know quite how to make it any bigger, but you'll see this little gray thing here. Look, that. You need to press that so that it activates it, because we didn't want to do that. Okay, do you see that, Gina? Tell me you got it. Tell me you got it. Yeah, Gina, go ahead, scroll down. You'll see it. What you can do if you want to get this program, just order it again and we'll refund you the first 47. So take your time, take your time. You're good. We know you. Just scroll down. You need to scroll down further on the order page, okay? Because when you see the order page, you'll see all this blue thing, right? And you fill in the stuff at the top, blah, blah, blah. And that's for the $47. See that? And then it says special one-time offer for audio lovers and readers. Scroll down to find that. Let me know that. Take your time. We're good, Gina. We know you, girl, from way back when. Okay. So while you're messing with that, let me show you the ambassador program. Some of you wanted to see that. Here's what we're going to do. Like I said, we've never done this ever. I've been in business 29 years, almost 30. I have never, ever done this. So this is a one-time deal to test it and see how well this goes. If you refer someone to the program, to the challenge, 5-day End of Rejection challenge, if you do that. Okay, just Gina, just do it again. Open up a new tab and do it again and order them both. And we'll, as soon as it comes through, we'll refund you. Somebody will refund you the 47. We have people standing by. No worries. Yeah, just do it. Do another one. Open a new window or open a new tab. All right, the ambassador program. If you refer someone when you own the program and they come in, you want to know what we're going to pay you straight out without any futzing? Who wants to know? Who can guess? You guys don't tell. Here we are. See that? So if you have someone that you think would benefit from the 5-day End of Rejection challenge, we'll pop you $20 5 minutes later, because it's all run through PayPal. So it's an immediate source of income. However, You have to, number one, own the program yourself, and two, only offer it to people that you know could benefit from it. And here are the criteria for somebody that we want in this challenge. We don't want just anybody. Really, we want only people who, number one, know they can help somebody. Number one, they're absolutely sure they can help a person solve some kind of a problem, and that they're very good at that thing, they themselves. That's number one. And that that thing that they offer, which is the product, the service, whatever, that they can do more for that person than just the product or the service. You know, like they might have life habits. They might know how to eat better, or how to sleep better, or how to drink water better, or something in addition, so that the person who is buying from you and buying into your dream of a better life, a better future, a better, a sexier body, you know, wanting to be somebody that is a finisher, not just a starter, that there's something more that you've got that you know. And if you think you have it, you don't know how to bring it out, we can help you with that. But you want to have something, in other words, you want to be more than just a pill pusher. Does that make sense? So for any of these, for any of you that are in the program, if you bring somebody in and they buy the main program, you know, the $47 for the challenge, for the 5-day challenge that I'm going to be doing, they will send you 20 bucks. We just need your PayPal address. Have you got that? So who wants to be an ambassador? Who wants to be an ambassador? I want to know who wants to be an ambassador. Okay. Yep. Yes. David, did you sign up? Okay, so do this. For you guys that are leaving, because we're done right now, it's totally correct. Put your name, your first and last name in the chat right here, and your PayPal email, because we will get you signed up as an affiliate, as an ambassador for the program, so that when we next are here later today, you will have a link for it. We'll give you the instructions for it. So put your first and your, if you want to be an ambassador, get the program. You need the minimum main program, right? For 47 bucks. And I know it's tiny. I know it's tiny. And for some of you, it might not be very tiny. But if you want to be somebody different that comes across in a way where they admire and see you as an authority and somebody who knows how to do it, you don't need a Harvard degree. I can tell you, most of the people at the top of the world don't have Harvard degrees. Mark Zuckerberg never even finished his first year. Right. And I don't think Steve Jobs, I mean, you know how he got to Stanford? He gave a commencement address. He didn't go there. He went to India and did woo woo and came back all transformed. So there's nothing that is not in you already that we can't show you how to pull out. It's just a question of, do you want to be that person? That's really what it is. And if you decide, I do, I will show you the path. Okay, so give me your first and last name and your PayPal email. An email. Okay, let me give you the PayPal. That means x@blah.com. So Ethel, if you want to give me your PayPal, I need an email. That means like kim@maxout.com. So I need example at some kind of domain name.com. Yep, you got it. No problem. Just let me know for those of you who want to be an ambassador. Okay, so Craig, that's your PayPal email there? All right. Yeah, no problem. We're delighted to have you. All right, that's what you have to do. Okay, any questions? Because we're set to go. What do you guys think of this idea? A challenge, a 5-day challenge for End of Rejection. How's that sound to you? Are you excited to get going? Let me see. I'm looking at your chat. Yeah, I'll do is put the chat here. Right here. There we are. All right, good. Okay, I'm good to go. This is what I have for you. And we have so many of you coming in. It's so exciting. I think, we're going to aim to get ourselves 500 people in here. And if you have people, well, first you probably want to take the challenge. If you don't know anything about my work, you might want to get like the orange book or something. For those of you that have the challenge, if you wait, I don't know, probably a couple of hours, where they're setting up the members area right now, and you'll get some freebies in there. But how many of you have got the orange book? If my product's so great, how come I can't sell it? Most of you look like your old time customers. Okay, so Ethel, I need your email address. That's not enough. That you need something at blah blah.com. Can you give me that, Ethel? The orange book does come in paperback. It's just really hard to get. Ethel Juden at Gmail. That's your PayPal email. Is that right, Miss Ethel? Yes. You know what we're thinking of doing? Let me tell you a little secret. I'm updating that book, and it's going to be available through Amazon, and we're going to have a paperback version. We have a paperback version, but it's from 2004, and many of the links that are in it, the companies are like out of business. And maybe what we'll do is for people who order this challenge, when the paperback version comes out, we'll send you one. Now, if you live like someplace in the hinterlands, we're gonna make you pay for shipping, but the book will be on the house. Would that be good? Let me see, Kathy. Kathy, are you in the program? Did you get yourself signed up here? Let me look. Gina. Okay, good. Yeah, we got you. You got you figured out. So what we'll do, Gina, on your first order that you paid, we'll refund that here within the hour. So don't worry about it. Nobody's going to do anything. Yeah. Yeah. You want to sign up? Okay. Yes. Jeannie, let me look. Did you get signed up? Okay. Because all of you today are getting that one special bonus to Mr. Rogers. Of all the things that I have learned in my life, I would say that 6-minute video by that man has moved me more than any other thing I have ever seen in such a time span of 6 minutes, ever. And I read constantly. I listen constantly. I'm in 3 live challenges this week as a student myself. I mean, I am like all over it, looking for where's the little thing? What's the shortest thing I can tell my people of all the people to whom I pay thousands and thousands of dollars? Just to, like you do if you're in the kitchen. I'm not much of a chef, but we have people who make really good food for me, and they'll make a big pot. I don't know what you call it, some big, like some stock pot or something. This big, giant, big thing on the what do you call it? The gas, the stove, and it'll cook for like 4 days. Why? Because then at the bottom, I get something that is the extract, and that's what they give me to eat. So I stay above ground and stay energized. And it's really, that is what I do every day. And I learn everything from one point of view. How can I teach it? How can I teach it? How can I pass it on to people who should be making the money, being authorities, being that person who they want to be, a finisher, not just a starter, an admired person, an honored person. If they just didn't have rejection, if we could get rid of that, 90% of it. So that's what this is about. Okay. That's what this is about. And it's about nothing else. It's not how big you are. It's not nothing. It's just this one thing. End of rejection. And, we're not going to pretend that it doesn't hurt or any of that. It hurts. It's the biggest reason people drop out of the business. Okay. All right. Brenda, Jerome. Oh, good. I'm so happy to see you guys in here. All right. So did anybody else order just a little one and then you ordered again? So I got Gina. We'll get you refunded on the one. Jeannie, did you get signed up? Let me look because we have so many now. Here, hang on. Remember, today's the day you get the Mr. Rogers class. And people, we just shut it off on April 17, and then that's it. That's what we do each time. I'm going to do another show on Tuesday. This bonus will not be available. You'll see me doing shows. You're welcome to bring people so that I can show them what we're doing and then give them your link after, your ambassador link, because I'm very upfront about it with everybody. If you want to be an ambassador, get the program, and you want to be an ambassador because you think you know somebody who really could help, but they don't because they get beat up so much they just can't even get up from the table. That's who this is for. Okay. Jeannie Brown, let me see. Did you do, let me look for you right now. You want to be an ambassador or not? If you do, remember, put your name and your PayPal email in here because we're setting that all up and I'll take it from the chat here. Let me look. I think I got you, Jeannie. Did you do PayPal? Is that what you did? Yeah, I have to look someplace else. I'm pretty sure that we have yours. Yeah, so many of you did PayPal. Here, hang on. I'll look right now so I can you can be comfortable that you have it. I'd want to know if it were me. That's for sure. Brenda, Richard, and David McLean. Okay. Hang on. We have a few. Jeannie, I don't see yours. Let me look. Hang on. I'm going to make a special effort here just to be sure that I can see. JEANIE. Okay, let me see. We got you, girl. You're in. Good, good, good. Yep, and I have you. Okay, good. We are ready to rock and roll. So I will leave the chat open for a few minutes and I'll pop off the video. If you have any questions, let me know. Yes, I'm delighted. And if I see your PayPal email, we will set you up as an ambassador for the program, and everyone that you refer, just bring them to these events. And we have this video. It's going to be running in the next group. Some of you are in the next 100 clients Facebook group. If not, did you get it? Kathy, let me see. Hang on, I'm going to look right now. Kathy, girl, let me look. You just rolled in, girl. I got it. So don't forget, if you want to be an ambassador, put your Facebook in here right now. Because today's the day that you're going to get the Mr. Rogers class, which itself includes about $5,000 worth of bonuses. The reason I'm doing this, I feel so foreign doing this, but I am doing everything I can to entice you, to lure you into my program, the 5-day challenge. Why? Because if you have something to offer that you think really can help the next person, really help them, you need to know how to present that so you don't get rejected day and night. That's what. And I am here to change that problem in our world, particularly for our women. Yes. Yes. In fact, if you wait, I am not 100% sure because it's Saturday and my tech people, they don't always work on the weekends. But I will do my best to get that in there into your members area right now. Don't hold your breath. I'll see if I can rouse them up. I will do that. If not, it'll be on Monday. But I'm pretty sure that for those of you who got it, because it's whoever gets in by the end of today is going to get that Mr. Rogers program with all those bonuses. See? And the first thing you should do is watch Mr. Rogers' speech. Get your Kleenex out because I guarantee you're going to cry. You won't believe how he speaks to them and how they respond. It's like they've never had anybody like him up on Capitol Hill. I am certain of it. There's nothing of the boom, boom, nothing of the drama, no drama. And he got $20 million out of that Senate committee for his little students without talking about, oh, if you don't do this, there's going to be genocide. If you don't do this, the children are going to go off the cliff. If you don't, none of that. He sings a little song at the end. And when you learn how that works, when you go heart to soul, to mind, to dream, to preventing, disaster in a way that is truly coming from a place of honor and caring, it's everything. And that's how he got all this money. So I want you to see that. So as soon as we get done, I will, you want to see it right away. I will see what I can do to get that put into your members area. Right now, there is stuff in your members area already. And I'm just making a list of everybody so they can put the Mr. Rogers into everybody who was ordered through April 17. All right, you good? Everybody set? All right, if you need anything, you can email me, kim@maxout.com. If you need something, here, what you should do is, don't email me because that's not even a good address. Here, help@kimklaveracademy.com. So give me about an hour and I'll see if I can get that Mr. Rogers thing in there right now. Anybody else? Any other issues? You have the email address? Do you boys and girls see that? Okay, so next Tuesday, we're going to do this again, probably the same time, Tuesday, 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock Eastern. We might change the time if we need to get people in Australia. It might be a little bit later. But I can, we'll send an email out about it and I'll include you guys so that in case you want to bring your people and they want to sign up with you, you'll have your link by then. And that's what you're going to give them. They'll watch the presentation. And if they say, yeah, I want that, I want to be that new person that doesn't experience rejection, then you're set to go. If you want to be an ambassador, Gus, did you get in and buy the program? You got to do that first. And then when you do, you need to enter your email right now, your name and your PayPal email. Okay, Gus, let me check, see if I got you. Yeah, they're just coming in so fast here. Hang on. Hang on, I'm going to find you because I want to, if you don't have it, you're cooked. You can't do a thing. Good. You got a cool name. Gus, that's a nice name. Yeah. I have a nephew whose name is Austin. You don't have PayPal. Okay, well then we'll find some other way to pay you. We'll rack up your sales, and when we get to 5 of them, we'll figure out some other way to pay you. How can people pay you now? You have PayPal. Gus, give me your PayPal email. Put it in there right now before we close the doors. So put your name and yeah, but you can't really do a debit card. Gina, if you want to make some money as an entrepreneur, do you want to make some money as an entrepreneur? I know this sounds stupid, but let me make sure that you do want to. Well, I mean, you tell me. I mean, if there's something that you know how to do, say you know how to do digestive resting. Let's say that you know how to do an eating program where you only eat for certain windows. Let's pretend that you know how to do that. And somebody says, well, I don't know how to do that. And say, great, well, I can show you how you could be a slinky minky and sexy and whatnot in about 3 weeks. And it would cost you $97 a week. And at the end of that time, you would be this person who's going to have, this is who you're going to be, right? And feel like this. And they say, great, here, where do I pay? How would you be able to take them? What would you do, Gina? They want to pay you money and they live across the country from you. Hello, Gina. Okay, so if any of you don't have a PayPal account, they're free to get. So go to paypal.com and ask to sign up for a business account. You accept debit cards. Yeah, but okay. Well, what I would do if you want to get the instant pay is go to PayPal and apply for an account. I don't believe they don't reject anybody. I don't think they do. I mean, I've never heard of anybody being rejected, but yeah. Yeah, see, this is an automated. You want to get a PayPal account, Gina, and see if you can get one? Would that be good? If not, they'll find some other way to do it. And they'll find some way to do it and maybe send you a check or something like that. Yeah. But I would suggest you get a PayPal account just because a lot of, like for these, we probably have, I would say more than half of you guys signed up. And I would say of the ones who signed up, about a third were PayPal. So you want to, you've had problems with them in the past. Okay. Well, why don't you Google how else you could take money? It was ugly. Oh my. Okay. Well, what about your mom? Could she set one up, or a husband or a child or someone, so that we can just pop the money to you? What we do when you're an ambassador, if you refer someone and they buy, 5 minutes later, you've got $20, 20 per, that's almost half of what the whole cost is. Vimo, what's Vimo? Oh, Kathy, is that another way to get paid? VEMO? Who knows an alternative? Oh, hey, great. Gina, go check out Vimo, VEMO. Yeah, and don't worry, everybody has trouble with somebody. I was listening to a lady this morning who's now, her company's at $100 million. Oh, she is so good. And you know what she told us all today? Somebody said, well, I am somebody who, I don't know, she had a problem going bankrupt and she lived in Germany. And apparently in Germany, if you go bankrupt, it goes with you for like 7 years. And not only that, it's anytime you apply for any kind of loan or do anything, it's like a big mark on your chest that you are a loser, right? You financially are, incapable and blah, blah, blah. And she was like crying on the phone because she wanted to get this program. This lady offered this program for $2,200, which of course I immediately got because it'll add to what I know how to do so I can pass it on to you. Um, and the lady who ran the class with her $100 million company said, well, we all have had things. And she said, and this lady who's, I don't know, maybe 45 or something. She says, I had a DUI. I don't even know what that is. I had to ask somebody. I think it's some kind of drunk driving thing or something like that. A DUI. It sounds pretty bad. On her record for 7 years. She said, everybody who's anybody has gone broke countless times, has gone bankrupt countless times. Many people have even been in jail, not because they did anything that was really bad, but it was politically inappropriate. You know what I mean? There are things people went to jail for 25 years ago that nobody goes to jail for today. Like, I don't know, smoking pot or something. So it's all these different things. Oh, good. Joanne, thanks a lot. Cash App is another option. Okay. So Gus, thank you. Cash App, right? Well, Gina, come on. You know what I mean. Your mom, your dad, your kid, a friend, somebody that can trust you. That's the point. Does that make sense, Gina? Come on. Let me make sure that you're awake. Yeah. Anyone that could say, do you have a PayPal account that you can trust? Otherwise, we'll find some other way. So go to Cash App. That's another option. And what was the other one? Okay. Yeah, you can see them all here in the chat. So, all right. So going once, going twice. We will look today to be sure that we get everybody, and everybody who gets their order in by the end of today, which is April 17th, you will get that special thing. DUI. Oh, driving under the influence. So would that be like alcohol? Like that? Like you're drunk? DUI. Yeah, I got it. Or pot. Oh, I don't know. I don't, do either. I used to drink, believe me, with the best of them too, but I don't anymore. I was afraid that if I, that I probably would last longer if I didn't. So, who knows? I didn't. All right, you guys. Thank you very much. If there's anything, yeah, Gina, check it out. Remember, there is always a way. If you are above ground, there is a way. Have you got that? There's a way. Don't let your brain tell you there's no way. If you're above ground, there's a way. Are you above ground, Gina? Let me see. Prove to me you're above ground. All right. Remember, you guys, if you're above ground, there's a way. Always know that. Always. All right. Talk to you guys soon. If you need anything, just send an email to help@kimklaveracademy.com or come to the group. All right. I'm checking out. I'll leave the chat open here just a little bit longer in case you want to give me your name and email for PayPal, your name and PayPal email if you want to become an ambassador. Okay. All right. I'll talk to you soon. See ya.